Hey, welcome to Moon, June, and Goon podcast. My name is June.
I'm Moon.
I'm Adam, who's a goon.
Adam is our rotating third slot, who is known as the Goon, but will just always be Adam, essentially. The structure of the podcast is just we'll be reading some content off of Reddit and just bouncing off takes off one another, see if we agree with the greater part of Reddit, essentially. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so starting off our first story, it's from subreddit Two Hot Takes. Are you guys familiar with that podcast?
I'm not.
No.
Okay, it's essentially everything we're doing. Morgan reads stories, and then she has guests kind of bounce off their opinions and takes too. So we're doing basically the same concept.
Okay.
All right, so
Our concept now.
yeah, we're sharing it. All right, the story is the OP is a 35 female, husband 38 male, spent $78,000 on a phone game. Need advice and opinions. Is this
What's the phone game?
Is this? They'll go over it in the story, but is this relatable to either of you?
Me, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, not to that extent, but you know what? I will reach that.
Right?
Yeah, it must be like there's a lot of games where it's not like gacha, but rather you just need a lot of money to stay competitive in the game.
Like a Candy Crush situation.
Yeah, but it's like
Clash of Clans, more like.
Yeah, probably more than just lives. It's like you're buying upgrades with money. All right.
Yeah.
So I have been married to my husband for 2 years, together for 6. A few months ago, he came to me saying he had stress due to credit card debt, from which he got from when he was unemployed, about $30K. He isn't a shopper and doesn't really have bills outside of our mortgage. I counseled him, told him I loved him, and that we were a team and we'd figure it out together. A few weeks later, he told me he had listed me as a co-signer on a loan, but didn't get approved because his credit score is so low. Then last week, I noticed he took $1,250 from our joint savings. I asked him what it was for, and he said it was to pay off our Home Depot card. And because we had agreed that he would stop paying into our joint savings because he was making significantly less than his past job. Friday, I logged onto his bank accounts with him to make a plan of how to attack his debt. When I logged on, I found out that he had $38K in debt, almost all from in-game charges from a game called Whiteout Survival.
Whiteout Survival.
Then I found out that he had already borrowed $40K from his mom and grandma to pay off debt, mostly from the same game. It's just crazy because my husband outside of this has been amazing. He's my best friend. I never thought I would get married because I didn't think I would ever feel like somebody was my partner until I found him. Now, like, my brain and my body don't understand how to rectify that the man in front of me is the one who did this. He's seeking help, attending Gaming Addicts Anonymous. I am going to take the house out of his name, and he agreed. I just don't know how to move forward. Any advice?
So this game looks like Clash of Clans, but in snow.
Oh, it's just...
I just googled it. Yeah, it's Clash of Clans, but in snow. Yeah. It's like that.
Play a mobile game, dude? If you ever play a mobile game, this is the ad for the mobile game you always get. Is this fucking mobile game, dude? It's like
the Whiteout Survival.
It looks like Frostpunk.
Oh,
and they're ripping off Frostpunk.
Is it the one where like it's a river with a log and then it like chops the log into a bunch of pieces and then?
No. There's like a furnace in the middle of the city, and then everything's built around that furnace because the city must survive, which is the whole point of Frostpunk. Gotta, it's steampunk. It's gotta stay warm in the winter. But it's like that plus like the cutesy aesthetic of like Clash of Clans, that like that chubby Pixar aesthetic.
Okay. All right. So basically, you find out that your partner is 80K in the hole from. Well, okay. Let's start off with they're just 80K in debt. Is that? How do you guys?
That's bad.
That's bad.
Well, that's bad. Like the most I've been in debt is like 13K.
Well, we can frame it this way. A lot of people have student debt.
Right.
So you find out that your partner's in 80K in student debt.
That's fine because it's schooling, and that's something they got to work through. But this guy, she straight up said, was like, $30K mostly from fucking mobile game app purchases.
Right. And it sounds like, so he's not 78K in the hole. He's 38 in debt because his mom and his grandma bailed him out 40 of it already.
Yeah.
Shout out grandma.
Yeah, shout out grandma.
Can we? What is? So they talked about. He's like, no, it's okay. It's on the Home Depot card,
No,
right?
I think,
I know.
I think he kept taking money out, like, and it wasn't going towards the dropping his debt. It was more probably towards the game, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
He's an addiction.
what is $1,250 going to do in the face of 38,000?
Nothing. Like, see, I have a Home Depot card, right?
Okay.
You have a Home Depot card?
I do have a Home Depot card. But my limit is only $500, and I pay like
right.
30 to $50 of that every month. But I only spend like $7 to $17 like a month at Home Depot. Depends on the day.
It's
But
like
like
a credit card?
Yeah, but you can only use it at Home Depot, which makes which is why I was like kind of raising my eyebrows when he's like,
That's what I was confused about. I was like, what's
for our Home Depot
with
credit
Home
card? I'm like,
Depot card?
unless Whiteout Survival has like a collab with fucking Home Depot, then I don't see how it has anything to do with, you know?
Yeah, so
If you Google this game, dude, the
Yeah.
first thing that comes up is Whiteout Survival is a predatory system.
Holy.
Oh,
There's a lot of games like
First
that,
thing.
though, I think. So, actually, one of the comments here, it says, those mobile games are designed to be massively addicting. Start off with a 99-cent purchase, another then a $1.99 pack, limited time, join a team, guild, etc., where you see others getting more powerful than you. Might as well get that $4.99 pack. People in your group praise your progress. You start making friends. Then there's a $10 pack where you have to log in each day. Then a $25 monthly pass where you get some great items once per day. Hey, had a great month at work. Might as well treat yourself to that $49.99 pack and you'll be set. One time only. Dang, a promo came out for $9.99. That's a steal. At this point, you didn't spend $120 on a mobile game. It was just a few dollars here and there, right? Better not check the credit card statements though. Haha.
Is it like a gambling thing?
No,
It's
so
like-
so the difference between gacha games, I feel like, so like your I don't play any gacha games actually. What
Arknights.
Yeah, Arknights, Genshin.
Genshin Impact,
So you'll pay money
Girls Frontline.
for like one thing, I think, and it's like to possibly roll for a character that you want.
Correct.
These games are like, they're very resource intensive. Like you need like 5 million wood and 5 million food, and then to get that you could slowly grind it out in the game, or you pay 99 cents one time and get a good chunk of that, you know. And then the packs you're buying is just incrementally getting greater and greater the more money you spend, essentially.
I see that.
Hmm.
I've done that before.
I can't say I have.
Well, that's good then. You never fall into
I don't
it.
have that game. Like, I guess I bring up the gaming thing because, to put this much money into a free to play game,
It's
I feel like
basically,
it's
Adam.
related.
It's,
It's related.
it's the pay to win aspect of it, where it's like
Jesus.
I can pay, and the game will substantially give me a boost. It will cut out the patience factor of waiting for something that could be done in like 2 hours, but you could have it done now if you paid like $5. It's that. And this guy basically takes that to like an unbelievably like competitive level. Like me and Joon, we have an uncle who spent like 3 to 4K in Clash of Clans. So
Yeah,
This guy spent how much?
Yeah.
This guy spent like
spent
what?
38. Well, it's basically 80,000 total, I think.
yeah,
And
like his debt right now is 38K.
I think that it sounds crazy to you, but I think if you ever knew a whale in a gacha game or a game like this,
Oh yeah.
you know for a fact 80,000 is kind of like, it's just like part of the business, part of being
Right.
number one.
They support the economy of the game,
Basically.
But
right?
are they in a situation where they can afford to? Like she clearly says like the husband does not make enough, right?
She says, it says, He agreed he would stop paying into our joint savings because he was making significantly less than his past job. So maybe he had a job where he was making a lot more, and then he was okay using some of his money towards this game, got a lower paying job, and then didn't change his habits, essentially.
That would check out. Yeah.
Just think of what you could get for 80K. That wasn't just like
Yeah,
on a
think of all the
on a
League of
mobile
Legends
game.
skins you can get. Yeah, so that was how I was gonna explain it to you, Adam. Like, let's say you were playing League, and like when you were playing a little bit more competitively, and there was an option for you to pay to maybe start with more gold or start with an item, or like, you know, like have more room pages accessible than someone else. That's how the game works. It pits you against your other fellow consumer, and it's whoever pays more is going to be the one that wins.
That's capitalism, baby.
Indeed.
All right. So
Okay.
I mean,
Well, that's
so
horrible.
basically, is there any advice you'd give this person? We don't like we're not financial advisors by any means.
Leave the wife. Give the wife advice.
Yeah. Like the wife's like, what the fuck do I do? Like, what do I do?
Yeah, because
with
the
my-
husband's beyond saving.
I mean, leave him, right? Is there? Should I get a button?
I mean, that's gotta be the ultimatum. Because
So just straight divorce. You're just like, get out of there. Like his debt's not your
therapy.
problem.
Therapy. I
like,
don't know, man.
unless she's gonna like make him uninstall and like, okay, first off, can he bring himself to uninstall the game? Can he quit this bad habit? Because you got to look at this game as like an addiction. Like it's like drinking or smoking, right? Like it's an addiction. So can he bring himself to tear himself away from this game? That's step one.
Okay, so
like, if he can't, if he thinks being competitive in this game is more important than in his marriage, if he can't prioritize his marriage over the game, get rid of this guy.
Okay, so for you, so let's just take off divorce and like leaving him off the table because it's too simple, too easy, right?
Okay.
So let's say if the solution is to fix it, it would be one, he needs to quit the game.
Uninstall. Yeah, uninstall.
And so is he allowed to play any other games?
Get him hooked on a better game.
Like League of Legends?
That doesn't require microtransactions.
Yeah, game with no in-game purchases, right? Like this is the way you get to play. Okay. And then
sure.
Like I guess the debt thing you would just have to tackle together, right? At this point in time.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Adam's like $80,000.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, I like if you know, wasn't
And
it
it's
like
not
isn't that your
fair.
wedding vows? It's like sickness and health and in debt or not debt.
what the fuck? Yeah, sure, I guess.
I haven't done those vows.
Oh
like,
yeah, just make sure you read through those clauses real closely, Adam.
Read the fucking fine print. Is what June's saying.
No
Read
one
the
told
fucking
me,
fine
dude.
print.
All
Yeah,
right. So
read your fine print.
let's try moving on to our second story here. This is a subreddit called r/casual conversation. Do you guys know what that one is?
Yeah.
No, I don't go on Reddit.
You just kind of you don't
No.
like you look up stuff though, yeah.
Yeah, I see it when I need help for something.
But you'd never post or anything, right?
I know. I mean, I posted once on the Star Citizen Reddit like ages ago.
Dude, that's another. You're part of the problem.
It was like anybody having this issue and anybody know any fucks, and you know what? Like 60 people came to my aid, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
what a community.
I put over $5,000 into this game. When is it getting released? My wife tells me.
Also true. Also true.
Adam, do you use Reddit often?
I wouldn't say often. I use it enough. I'm definitely a lurker when it comes to Reddit.
Right. I don't think I'll comment. I won't really post, but I will definitely browse it pretty often. Okay, so basically, casual conversation like ranges from you just shoot the shit. You can say whatever you want, essentially. There's very little rules to it. I feel like. All right. So, OP writes, "I only wear high visibility apparel, and you should too."
Jeez,
I am known with equal parts admiration and concern. I have made my lifestyle built entirely around high visibility clothing. My wardrobe consists of nothing but fluorescent OSHA approved garments, and on most days I can be found wearing a high-vis jumpsuit that glows with the brightness of a highway safety cone. There are no hidden dark colors in the back of my closets, no formal black suit for special occasions, and no comfortable gray sweatpants for quiet weekends. Every shirt, jacket, pair of socks, and even my rain gear exists somewhere on the spectrum between neon yellow and blazing orange. My one friend claims they can spot me from several city blocks away, while I'm also certain delivery drivers use me as a landmark when giving directions. What became as a love for safety and visibility evolved into a personal philosophy. If I am going to be seen, I will be seen immediately. The consequences of this commitment are respectable and the rewards have been moderate. During power outages, people gather near me as though I am an emergency infrastructure. Birds occasionally hesitate before flying past. I believe they are unsure whether I am a human being or a warning marker. All of my photographs resemble workplace safety posters, and strangers often assume I am either directing traffic or preparing for important construction work, even when I am simply buying groceries. And this has had several benefits and advantages. Yet despite the confusion, I remain steadfast. I own nothing but high-vis apparel, refuse to purchase clothing that cannot be spotted from miles away, and I take extreme pride in being the most safety-approved person in any room. In a world full of people trying not to stand out, I've dedicated my entire life to the opposite mission.
This sounds like a bit. It's got to be like a, as the youth say these days, a LARP. This doesn't sound real.
I mean,
Have you ever met a neurodivergent individual before?
I would be one of those neurodivergent motherfuckers. Let's be honest.
So
I'd be one of them.
I can help you relate a little bit more, Hyung. Is you stuck to a very like formal kind of attire towards the last maybe year of high school?
Yeah.
It's always dress pants, button up, bandana.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yes.
Yes. If you could put yourself in the same, like, why you were so steadfast into dressing the same way, and you can maybe relate more to this guy.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. If you want to put it that way, yeah, I can see it. Mm-hmm. But like, man.
Like you read it, like anyone could type anything on Reddit, right?
Right.
Like,
So we can spend all day and just be like, hey, it's not true. Like, hey, this guy's fake. But then that could be related to all of it. That last guy might not
just the grandioseness of it, like his neighbors using him as like a fucking visibility thing, or the people being like, some of it like could be, I don't know, where does the truth begin and where does the funny haha start, like birds are like, how do you know what the birds are?
Well, I guess it's more of a commentary on his like how his like he's dressing this way and he thinks he's having this grand impact on everyone around him.
Oh, okay.
But in my brain, he's Vector from Despicable Me.
Oh yeah,
the fucking orange.
Oh yeah,
guy, the squid gun guy, and maybe he catches your eye because obviously fluorescent orange, green, neon green shit. It's gonna catch your eye, but probably no one. Maybe one guy was like, "Oh yeah, take a turn where that stupid idiot is standing."
Yeah,
like,
where you
he takes that, and then in his head he's just like, "I'm the center of the universe now because I wear high vis." Is it high vis or high vis?
High vis.
Yeah, because so high visibility,
it's the root of visibility. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would love to get into the mind of this individual and like look at. You know what I like doing on Reddit? Looking at people's post history.
Oh
like,
yeah, like seeing anything else.
Like this guy's. He sounds like this wouldn't be the only kind of post he makes like this. He probably has like a plethora of stuff like this.
When I see an asshole on Twitter, I go to their replies on their page, and usually they're being an asshole to everyone, and I'm like, oh. This is just who you are.
So
you just suck.
The fun thing about Reddit, I guess, is you can see someone's post history, right? And that is why a lot of people use throwaway accounts, which is like they'll make a fresh new account just to post something. Yeah, essentially a burner.
That's insane behavior.
So just reading just his posts real quick. It's he reposted the same one on r/construction, which is pretty funny. And then he has a post that got removed, and it was the title is A Unified Thermodynamic Theory of Hauntings. What if ghosts are just sentient endothermic predators? And then he also wrote in a subreddit called r/self-sufficiency. He said, "I made my own personal Hippocratic oath." Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah, it's like what doctors
Yeah.
do, right?
Right. So he, we won't read that, but I mean, I think maybe he's kind of screw loose.
It's something you abide by.
Right. No,
It's
no,
a
no. I mean,
morality
like
thing.
he's just kind of. I mean, how would you feel if your doctor walked in and he was wearing like a full neon, like white coat?
Have you seen the video of the woman that had a doctor show up on Halloween in full Joker cosplay, and he helped her deliver a child? And
Okay.
he's like, she's just kind of staring at him, but there's a picture of the man in Joker cosplay holding the newborn.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
I've heard a lot of medical workers who hate to dress up on those holidays just because you don't want to look like
They don't know what they're
you don't want to look
yeah.
like an idiot when you mess up, right? Like,
Right.
you're like
A clown, literally.
like I guess very dark, but like let's say like if a surgery went wrong and you have to like deliver that message, but you're dressed up like Thing 1 and Thing 2 from Cat in the Hat, and you're just like, you're like
The last thing you see before you go under is Cat in the Hat. Everything I was dead already.
like, count backwards from 10 for me, please.
Oh my god.
All right.
Do you like green eggs and ham?
I don't think they're role playing; they're just dressing up, right? So
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
the comments. I'm less interested in the high vis clothing, and more interested in how we got here. Was there a specific incident that started this, or did you just wake up one day and decide to become visible from low Earth orbit? Also, I kept waiting for the part where you explain why the rest of us should start dressing like traffic cones, but the post ended before we got there. That is a big point, right? He doesn't tell people to live the way he lives.
Yeah, he's not saying he's right.
Yeah, he's just saying, this is me, this is my life.
Yeah. And that's why I don't have a problem with this guy. I'm like, okay. He's not saying like this is the way, my way, right?
My way or the highway.
He's just like
yeah.
He's just like, this is what I like to do. This is what I do.
But doesn't he say somewhere in there he doesn't like even have like cozy gray sweatpants for like on the weekends?
Yeah,
and stuff
he doesn't
like
have
that?
sweatpants, and he doesn't have suits for special occasions.
You invite this guy to your wedding. He's coming as the OSHA guy.
Yeah, and we maybe just use him as needed. What floor sign or something.
Yeah, somebody pukes on the dance floor.
You're like, hey, stand right
Stand
there, bro. So one more comment. He says, okay then, sounds interesting. I wear black because it hides stains better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
I guess
I agree.
Everyone has different purposes, huh?
I like wearing black. Yeah.
I love black. It's my favorite color.
All right. So
And then you get the guy that's like, black's not a color, it's a shit. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
all right. This next story is from Am I the Asshole? So this one's kind of like looking for a verdict. We'll listen to the story and then we'll be like, hey, like, was this guy justified in what he did, or is he an asshole, essentially?
Yeah. I've heard of this subreddit.
So, am I the asshole for bringing my girlfriend a cutting board to her bed when she was sick so she could still help making dinner? All right, so
you want my hot initial reaction to the title or what?
Yeah, let's get the initial impressions here, just off the title.
You don't do that.
But what if he needs help?
She's sick, bro. Don't do it.
But he needs a little help making dinner, bro. All right, my girlfriend was
heat up chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that too.
It's a heat up chicken nuggets and chicken soup kind of night.
My girlfriend was not feeling well. She said to me that she was going to eat some soup, but was not feeling like cooking together. Normally, we go to the store and cook together every night. We both like to. I was looking forward to cooking together, so I asked her to try to go to the grocery store with me so that we can buy the ingredients. She told me that she was not feeling well, but eventually went with me after I told her I would make the dinner. When we got home, I asked if she wanted to cook with me. She told me she could try. After 10 minutes, she stopped and told me she's not doing okay and went to the bedroom. I was making dinner in the kitchen alone. She was in bed, so I thought maybe she could still help me from her bed. So I brought her the cutting board, a knife, and a bell pepper to cut. She told me that she was not feeling well and was not able to help with preparing dinner and that she did not feel like eating. I told her, but you still need something to eat, right? That that's good for you. Am I the asshole for bringing the cutting board to her bed when she was feeling sick?
You know what's really
Yes!
bad about this, dude, is that she's sick, right?
So she's not
So,
feeling
and they're
well.
making
You
soup.
want to fucking contaminate your meal too, bitch?
You're making soup, which is not like the craziest thing to make.
No.
Put things in hot water.
Well,
Right?
he actually doesn't even say he's making soup. She said
Isn't
she
the first
said
one
to
said she's
me
like,
that
"Keep
she
the
was
meat?"
going to
Yeah.
eat some soup, but she was not feeling like cooking together. And then he just goes to grocery store and buys shit. But yeah, I guess we can assume he's making soup.
Right. It's the only dish they mention. So this is again, we take these stuff at face
They're all
value.
true for they're all true for us.
They're all true for us, but it's either a bit, a LARP, as they say, or another example of neurodivergency.
So what?
I don't know. This one's not too. The last one was way more neurodivergent. This
Here's
one's
what
more
I
just
think.
like idiocy. Yeah.
Your partner's sick, your sick fig is sick, you bring them dinner to their bed. You don't bring them fucking kitchen chores, you know?
But they always cook together.
Yeah, but like, read the fucking room, dude.
Moon's very loyal. Moon's got huge loyalty. Big wife guy.
Yeah.
Edit. I maybe have a hard time to relate. I was a long time ago, I was sick myself. When I was 10 was the last time, so I do not really remember how it felt. If
Wait,
I
how
had
old
a
is this
headache
motherfucker now?
myself, I still tried to cook. So maybe I handled it wrong, but I thought in this way we can still kind of cook together.
I think his intentions are good, but he's a little stupid. And
Yeah.
Also,
he's not an asshole in the traditional sense, but he's not considerate in the way he should have been.
the last time he was sick was 10.
How old is he now?
We have no age, but goddamn.
I thought the Reddit thing was like, oh, it's me, male, 29, my wife, female, 26.
Isn't that
the Reddit way?
That's the format, but it doesn't always have to follow it necessarily.
I see. I thought Reddit mods were pretty crazy about that kind of crap. No?
So this original post was actually removed, and it had to be reposted into a different subreddit. And we don't know the reasons why it gets removed. Sometimes the original poster, the OP, is the one that removes it, but
or the mod is cringing gay.
Right, but so he's on the Reddit for Am I the Asshole, asking if he is the asshole for bringing a cutting board to his sick girlfriend's bed in order for her to still participate in making dinner.
Absolutely. Mods, crushes balls.
How about you, Adam?
This just it hurts. It hurts to hear, dude. I'm just trying to take it at face value. I'm trying to understand the mindset of somebody like this who just doesn't like. And he's in a relationship. Wait, this person is in a relationship with this person.
Yeah. They live together.
Too. They live together. Like, how did he get this far? Like, how did he pull somebody? You know, like acting this way.
So that's why I feel like none of it's like malicious. He's just like he's actually just stupid.
Takes all kinds, I guess.
So the two comments I got right here is this guy has the density of a collapsed star, unbelievable.
That's the top comment.
Oh yeah, and then
yeah, agreed.
This guy says every day that I'm on Reddit, I feel more and more like I should win Boyfriend of the Year. So
yeah,
I guess just
for sure.
I can't find the consensus because it got removed from Am I the Asshole, but I'm assuming there's no world where they thought he wasn't an asshole.
Can you guys imagine trying to chop something laying down in a bed? Like, what are the?
I feel like I would cut myself.
You know, from my experience from hearing Am I the Asshole stories, usually you can tell by the end of the story, not even by the end of the story, you can tell like if someone's in the wrong or not. I think it's very, very easily discernible. And this one, once again, like, yeah, this dude's in the wrong.
So you feel confident that like probably off the title you can like guess if they're the asshole or not?
Not by the title. I wouldn't say that much, but like by mid story, usually, yeah. Like the premise is set up pretty well usually.
Okay. Yeah, and then also like I think the thing to take into consideration, if all these are true stories, right? The writer is writing it in a light that mirrors their
They're in the right. Yeah. Their
their
perspective.
opinion
Yeah.
the most. So this is this guy coming at it with like making himself in the most like good light as possible, and it still comes off as he's like a dense ass piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, maybe what we don't know is he went to his was like, "You're gonna cut these fucking bell peppers.
And he's like,
This is a joint effort, bitch."
and he's like,
You know,
guys,
we don't know that.
guys,
Yeah.
am I the asshole?
Why wouldn't
And
you
then,
want to
you know,
cook with me? I don't
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. Like people that do this, they always paint themselves in like the right light,
Right.
Right.
usually.
Or they're just so like Adam's neurodivergent pathway. Of
Yeah,
thinking, they just don't.
They're not
understand.
self-aware. They're not
Right.
self-aware.
They're like,
They're socially maladjusted.
I thought she loves helping me, so I'm letting her do what she loves, even though she's sick.
That right there is he has good intentions, but time and place. Like read the room. You know?
Alright.
Agreed.
All right, so this is the final one I have, and then maybe after this one, if Adam wants to bring up one of his.
Okay.
All right, this one's r/true off my chest. Typically, it's just like confessions. Anything that the OP really wants to disclose to us. All right. I slept with my girlfriend's mom 2 years ago.
Oh my.
I can't tell her because I know she'll dump me, and I'll probably end her parents' marriage. So let me first say I'm not the one in the wrong for this, but I have to say it somewhere. It's eating me alive. 2 years ago, when I was 19, I met this woman while I was working as a personal trainer. She was in her 40s and looked like a 25-year-old. She took interest in me and invited me out a number of times, and we had sex a few times. After one of our meetups, she said it was wrong for someone of her age to be with me because I was too young and changed gyms. My girlfriend and I have been together for just under a year. She's amazing and I love her so much. 2 months ago, I met her family for the first time and it was a shock. Like, she took me to the house where I had hooked up with a woman and I felt like I was being pranked. Before I see her mom, it hits me. I have a type and they both fit that type, so it makes sense. I've been hooking up with a single mom and now I'm with her daughter. Then her mom and dad pop out and we both almost shit ourselves. I meet her parents. They've been married for 20 years. I realized I had been married. I had been a married woman's boy toy. I feel incredibly ashamed. Later that week, her mom finds my number and tells me that I can never speak of what happened. She says that my girlfriend will hate me forever because I'll be the one who broke up her parents. So now I'm stuck keeping this secret. She invited me to spend Thanksgiving with her family, and since my family is 1,000 miles away, and I already told her I don't plan on going home, I don't really have an excuse not to go. So now I'm going to have to sit there at a table and enjoy Thanksgiving dinner with the woman I had an affair with, her husband, and her daughter, whom I am now in love with. I'm fucked.
Jeez.
This is the kind of thing where you want to be there at that Thanksgiving and watch this person get really drunk and drop this secret, and then you're just witnessing what happens.
The fallout, basically. You
Yeah,
wanna see the
exactly.
fallout.
Yeah, this is exact. That's the dream scenario for something like this.
Dude.
Like, I'm thinking more of like, man, I'd love to see this go down, rather than be like, what should this guy do? This guy should reveal all the secrets and let me watch what happens.
You just want to get invited to Thanksgiving dinner?
I want to be a fly on the wall. I want to be like a cousin who's there who has no like knowledge.
You
of
have
what's
no
happening.
stake. You have no stake in this.
Yeah, exactly. No stake in no skin in the game, right?
Yeah.
So if this was like a pay-per-view event, you'd pay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this guy's not asking for advice by any means, but
Yeah, no, he's just, this is my situation, it sucks. You know, that's what this is.
So if you put yourself in these shoes, what would you do? So the mom reaches out to you and is like, "Hey, don't say shit. You're gonna ruin my life, your life. She's gonna hate you."
That's not a secret you can keep, man.
This is just I mean, OP was like, I thought it was a prank, and I'm like, yeah, this is some fucking like unbelievable small world shit. Like, this is the stuff movies are made of, like a bad rom-com.
Remember, our rules of engagement are that we have to believe everything this guy says.
Rules of engagement.
Take everything at face value.
The OP took a oath of truth, and this is all true.
God damn. Hand on the Bible.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I mean, so he's only dated her for 2 years, right? He says, oh, they've only been together for under a year.
Cut it, bro.
I thought it was 2 months or some shit.
No. Then he met the
Oh,
family
the mom
2 months ago.
Oh,
So now
okay,
he's
okay.
like, it's been 2 months since he found out, and he's like,
Oh no.
what do I do?
Now he's torn by it.
He said, yeah. He
Well,
says,
the thing, oh, dude, this is just gonna eat him alive.
because
like,
he's not wrong. He didn't do anything wrong.
no, he didn't, because he didn't cheat. She cheated. She
Yeah.
cheated. She did something.
Like,
The mom is at fault.
Yeah, if he knew the mom would like, so if he knew the mom was already married, then he stopped, then he's okay.
Yeah.
But he's in the dark about almost everything. He's dark
Yeah,
that she's a mom, dark that
that's
she's
why he didn't
married.
make any mistake. Yeah.
Would
He is an innocent man in a shitty predicament.
So you think the right thing to do is to disclose this to the girlfriend?
Yeah, disclose it to the girl. I mean,
but dude, then how does she live with that?
That's up to her, man. I don't know.
I don't think this ends. I don't see a happy ending. I don't see a happy ending.
I think, okay, so if you want to preserve the relationship as best as you can, I think that's the first step. Because keeping a secret for the rest,
it kills you.
The rest of the relationship, that's not feasible.
Yeah, it's not sustainable. No.
Right, and then obviously whatever the Doomsday Adam Thanksgiving event will eventually occur, right? Somebody will
his canon event, dude.
Somebody will drink too much, and then someone will disclose or spill the secret, and it's worse if it comes out 12 years down the road, right? Versus now. So
well, he would have to be like, you know what? The morally right thing for my, sanity would be to break this off, and like there's gonna be some massive heartbreak, but at the cost of, like, he may also destroy this relationship she has with her mom. It's also very possible.
I think there's no saving this relationship.
There's no happy ending.
I don't think you fuck your girl's mom and be like, but we're still chill, right? No, it's like you're coming from whence she came. You know what I mean? Like
I'm still invited to Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, no. I think you cut your losses, man. I think you do the Thanksgiving thing, do it there, and then leave.
Wait. You want to disclose all the information that's on the table?
Yeah, what do you? Yeah, of course. Yeah, well,
I want to see it burn to the ground.
Isn't that not nuking the family?
He is. No, that's what he means.
I thought you meant you were gonna leave, like, make up some reason why you have to break up with her in order to keep that.
No, I don't want scorched earth.
No, man. Like, I'm really sorry. Before we met, I fucked your mom. I'll see myself out, and then you leave. And then you don't talk to her ever again.
You would just mic drop Thanksgiving dinner like that?
Okay, no, that's kind of rude, huh? That's what I want. That's what I want to see. But if I was the guy, I would tell her privately.
I think realistically, I would, if I knew that, like, there was no salvaging said relationship, right? Like, there's no world where girl stays with me, like, wants to cut out her family for whatever occurred, right? Then
if she picked him over her family, that's a different story.
Right, but it's a year in too, so it's asking way too much on her end too, I feel like. So
here's what he does. Here's what I think he does. He tells her, he puts his fate in her hands. If she can't live with this, he's out. Leave gracefully. If she's like, oh my god, my mom sucks, and she's out, then
But the family's fucked, right? The daughter will say something to mom and dad. So does the guy owe anything to the dad?
Oh,
he's doing enough by just saying, like, "Hey, this happened." She's hiding it from you.
Yeah, like, so he owes him, like, information, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, regardless of the dating the daughter scenario, like, that's a bro thing to do. You let them, like, "Hey, bro, like, this went down. I'm sorry you had to find out this way." Like, I'd want to know,
Right.
regardless of what this specific situation is.
I know that the girl equivalent of this is, like, so let's say a girl's dating a guy and then finds out that he has a girlfriend, and she's the side piece, or vice versa. It's called
Right.
Hey Girly, I think. It's like you text them starting with that, and then you kind of explain the
Hey,
circumstances. Hey Girly.
I didn't know about
This
this.
is ball knowledge, guys. I'm disclosing this
What's
to you.
Oh my god, you said the thing. You said the thing.
What's the male version of it? What's the male
Hey,
version of it?
hey, bro.
Hey, boily pop.
Bro.
What would
Hey,
your
brother.
Mr. last name, right? And be like,
Mr. Kim.
yeah, Mr. Kim. It's Korean.
Mr. Hicks.
Mr. Yeah, Mr.
Mr. Kim was my father.
Yeah.
Was? He's dead?
No, that's what a lot
this
of
is
people do.
you,
They're like, no, like Mr. Smith was my father's name. You can call me John.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like that.
I see.
So
Interesting.
okay, so you would so there's no situation where you would make up a false reason to leave the relationship then, Adam.
No.
Okay,
I'm
so
a big
you're
honesty
leaving this
kind of guy.
relationship with the girl knowing what happened, the dad knowing what happened, and obviously the wife already knows what happened, right?
Yeah, and she needs to take
Yeah, she was
responsibility
there,
for the
dude.
fallout.
She was there.
She was there. All right. Okay. I think that's that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. Adam, you got any of your stories queued up?
Okay.
Tell stories.
I have one. I have this one here. Am I the asshole? Subreddit, right?
Okay.
Discuss it. Am I the asshole for cutting off an entire friend group after they tried to get me to pay for their holiday? Give me what's the hot take there? Just right now. Like
wait.
For
how
their
many
whole
people?
holiday friend
Yeah.
group, implying
yeah.
more than like 2 or 3 individuals. That's
Yeah.
Am I a billionaire?
We don't know that. This is just your hot take. This is your initial just like gut response.
Wait,
I'm like, yeah, I think so. Like,
read
yo,
the title again for me.
Am I the asshole for cutting off my entire friend group after they try to get me to pay for their holiday?
No.
Right?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's dive in.
Because it's like
and
your
again-
friend group's not your wife.
I even got like ages and genders and
Hell
here
yeah,
too.
dude! It's following the format, dude.
I, 20 female, and 9 other friends had planned on going
Oh my
on a
God.
holiday
Oh,
together,
fuck, a 20-year-old female
and we booked
with
an
9
Airbnb.
friends.
Okay. Each
That's
of us
a lot of
paying an
money.
equal part and sending it to my close friend.
Hey, is it hard to read, Adam?
Do you want me to start over?
Yeah, start over.
Wait, hold on, dude. I, 20 female, and 9 other friends had planned on going on holiday together, and we booked an Airbnb. Each of us paying an equal part and sending it to my close friend, 22 male, who was in charge of arranging the holiday. I'm not a citizen of the country I live in, and I had some problems with my immigration status right before our holiday, which interfered with my ability to leave the country.
She's me.
I made my friend aware of this and apologized, but assured him that I would still pay for the stuff we had already booked. I also said I knew some of our friends couldn't come on the holiday since they couldn't afford it, so they were welcome to come into my place and they didn't have to pay me back. Oh, sorry. They were welcome to come in her place. Like, so instead of her, their friends would go and they didn't have to pay her back.
Wow.
They
Okay.
just pay for a name change on my plane ticket. Pretty reasonable so far.
Okay.
A few days later, he messaged me to say the Airbnb that we had booked had canceled on us and our money was being refunded. I asked him if it would be all right if he could send me my chunk of the money back and the group could rebook another Airbnb that could accommodate a smaller group. He said yes. All great so far. Reasonable people. He texted me again a while later, saying there were only expensive Airbnbs left and they needed my chunk of the money to help everyone afford the more expensive place. Quote, sorry, we need the money, so I can't give it back, end quote. He also said that I had bailed on everyone and left everyone in a tight spot, so I was expected to do this, and I was, quote, already okay with my money burning, so me paying would be the lesser evil compared to making everyone else pay even more, end quote. I was very confused with the very sudden switch in tone. I told him me bailing wasn't a problem for anyone until he decided it was. That what he was trying to do felt opportunistic because he wouldn't have asked me to resend him my money to pay for them had the money been refunded to my account and not his. I told him I was in fact okay with my money burning in the context of someone else going to my place. I've been on the receiving end of not having to pay someone back for a holiday before, and I would like to return the favor when I can, and just keeping my promise with the stuff we had already booked previously. But he had taken the offer I'd made in a very specific context and manipulated that to serve his own whims, and I said this disturbed me, and I was mostly looking for an apology. I later looked up housing around the area for myself, found many options that fit all of our criteria, and they were perfectly capable of booking a more reasonable place that they could afford. I felt he was trying to construct a narrative around scarcity to make me feel bad and use me to help the group afford a more luxurious place. The Airbnb he was now trying to get was way over our initial budget. I'm reading it and it feels like it's more and more ridiculous. I said I wasn't the reason for them being out of a house. That was the Airbnb's fault, and they were making it mine. I felt disrespected because he never even asked me if I could help them pay as a favor to a friend or just a genuine ask for help, because of course I would have. But he resorted to treating me like a kid he was lecturing. I said the money wasn't the problem, but the entitlement was. People in our group said I was being super unreasonable and that I was making everyone pay a larger chunk for the holiday house, and the only decent thing
Oh.
would be to give them my refund for the inconvenience I caused by bailing. Okay, this is where this last part's where I was like, oh, I should read this one, because this is where it gets a little. This is where you have to take it at face value, because then I started to stop believing it.
Okay.
22 male, so the guy she's been talking to, later called me on the phone, and it ended up devolving into what essentially felt like a humiliation ritual. He had apparently invited people over prior to calling me. And the entire time, as I was talking about how I felt wronged, some friends in the background were giggling, making weird comments, and doing little reactions after my every sentence. I'd say, I feel taken advantage of. And they'd laugh audibly in the background and go, I can't believe she actually said that. The audacity. We shouldn't have to pay for her absence. Which really pushed me on edge, and I ended up telling everyone involved to get their shit together and to stop acting like children, and hung up on their face. Honestly, the phone call came as a shock because I've been friends with them for 6+ years, and I hadn't realized what they were capable of, what essentially felt like straight up bullying. He later texted me and said he found some other option and offered to pay me back to make amends, but I told him I was done and to keep the money, and blocked him. Am I the asshole?
No.
No, yeah, very clearly.
Dude,
no.
when your friends are like are they your friends if they're really making fun of you like that, dude? Like, not one person took her side, dude. You lose nothing.
Yeah.
In a friend group like this, you lose nothing.
Yeah, like obviously shit comes up. You know, you might not feel well, you might not be able to go on whatever trip or plans you made, but this was like an immigration based thing where she literally can't leave the country, right?
Yeah.
So she says,
And-
yeah.
So well, yeah, I knew we take it at face value, right? Like I just assumed that's how it. And apparently, other people had the same kind of issue. You know.
I honestly feel like the issue stops right when they get the refund. So her fronting the money is great on her, honestly. Big person. She wants to make sure the trip can still happen, and so when that Airbnb gets refunded, then that group should be thinking of getting a cheaper, smaller place that can accommodate them, not upgrade that shit and still consider that OP's money is going to be part of their budget.
Sometimes I feel like when I read stories like this, it's like they're looking for a reason to cut a friend out that they don't like, but they make it like this whole social like thing where they come together, bring them down themselves, and like, thank goodness we're done with that person. But then we read it from this person's point of view, and it sounds like insanity, like straight up bullying.
It is bullying.
Bullying's not right.
And that's the point of the podcast, by the way, everybody. It's an anti-bullying podcast. We just wanted to spread the word.
Do unto others, okay? Don't bully. I just couldn't imagine having a group of friends like this.
I mean, there was like some dishonesty involved too.
And then the weird, the part where you got disillusioned a little bit, like that sitcom phone call. That's kind of crazy. Where she says something and they're live reacting to what she's saying, like she can't hear them.
Like a live studio audience is listening to this call.
Imagine I invited you guys over and I was like, check this shit out, guys. Just back me up here, right? And we just ripped on somebody. And then you can't tell anybody outside of us, because like you tell anyone else that, you're like, wow, that's insane. Why'd you guys do that? You know?
Adam's like, look, I gotta call this guy who owes me money. Listen. I'll put on speaker. You can listen in.
You guys just into the background.
Guys, cover your mouth. Cover your mouth. Shh, quiet.
I think it's just kind of sad when like you have like an actual moment where a friend leaves, right?
6+ years.
Right.
6+ years.
Because like, okay, relationships make sense because you're actively always engaging with this person, but friendships, I feel like they can always kind of fizzle out. They can be rekindled, but like having a moment or an event where you have to like end a friendship entirely, I feel like is rare.
Not like us, right, guys?
What's your name again?
Who are you?
Oh, Goon?
Goon.
It's Goon.
It's a rotating spot.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that's our first episode.